precious viewers. The flash almost blinded me. I broke my camera somehow, so I'm shooting with my phone. How are you guys and girls doing? I missed you. I didn't make a video earlier this weekend because I was sick. And today's subject is breaking your ketogenic diet. I don't see a lot of people talking about that. Let me just say something. If you have the same condition as me, which is called the human condition, eventually, within your journey, there will be enough temptation to steer you off your diet. And that's what happened to me just recently. I mean, sometimes I do eat extra little this, extra little that, within the scope of healthy carbs. But once in a blue moon, what happens is you really go off track completely because you take it all for granted. You're a pro, you have it all handled, and then life slaps you in the face, tells you, it is not all handled. You're still learning, and you will never stop learning. So I decided I am actually sick. Ooh, terrible. So I'm going to tell you the story. In fact, I'm uploading 2 videos at once because here's what happened. I broke my diet. Let's not talk about what I ate. It wasn't good. It contained sugar. And I said, I'm back in Spain. I'm okay, la. Fooled myself. There's those little parasites inside of us that know how to convince us. Especially those of us that were in the past addicted to sugar like me. I'm so happy I don't eat any more chocolates. I don't eat more sugar. But sometimes I slip. And I wanted to share it with you. It's very normal to slip, especially at the beginning. Especially if you don't prepare your desserts at the beginning and you're not equipped with the right weapons. You must be ready for war at all times. The minute you're not ready, guess what happens? The little bugs in your stomach start asking you for sugar, and guess what you do? I'll take this, I'll eat that, I'll go to the gym. The main important thing about the ketogenic diet, or any diet, is being healthy and eating healthy stuff. That's the most important thing. What do I mean by healthy? Is one single ingredient. Things that are not boxed, conserved, or preserved, or frozen. Everything very fresh. Chicken, fish, and meat, greens, vegetables, low sugar fruits. And that's the whole thing. And butter, and of course, a little bit of cheese if you want at the beginning. And also nuts and seeds. So what happened to me is I was gliding. I'm like, everything is okay. Got back from Northern Europe. And then I just had something. Let's not talk about it. It was a cake, a piece of cake. Then after that I said, oh, since I broke it, then I must eat this. And I ate a rice and anyways. And then the next day I went to a hot spring called Baños de Alama de Granada. I'm going to upload the video right with this one. And I was in the water at 40 degrees Celsius, which is 120 degrees Fahrenheit, I think, for like 4 hours. And then I got out and it was raining and it felt so good, the rain. But when you feed the bacteria, all disease, in my opinion, comes from bacteria. When you feed the bacteria the most favorite thing they want to eat, which is sugar, guess what happens? They get the opportunity, and then between the change of temperature and then my body, I had just fed the bacteria with sugar the day before. I just wasn't feeling well, and then my hair was wet, and I was talking to some people outside the pools, and I got sick. The next day I woke up coughing and stuff, and what I did is I literally ate minimum amount of food that day, had a lot of spices, because you can bust those critters with cayenne pepper especially, sodium bicarbonate, and jalapenos and things like that, hot stuff. And I went strict 100% keto, of course. By the way, this is the first time I get sick since I started ketogenic diet. And I'm not going to say it's the first time that I broke my diet, but this is the first time I just exaggerated and I really had some bad stuff. So, if you have the same condition as me, it's called the human condition. Here's my advice for you. Always be prepared, number one. Always have your desserts ready, especially if you eat at home. Don't go out if you are not well fed. Have always your buttery brew in your car with you, with little stevia if you crave some sugar. Also, if you have to break your diet, choose healthy carbs, such as my number one favorite is keto potatoes. I have a video for it. You cook the potatoes and you strain them and you remove the maximum amount of starch. My number two is brown rice. If you have to do sushi or something, choose brown rice with it. And my number three favorite is oatmeal. If you have to really break your diet, do it in the morning because you'll have time to burn those carbs, or you go to the gym or something. But of course, don't do it often. But we're humans, and if someone tells you they're on keto and they have never broken it ever, they could be the 1% that don't have bacteria in their gut. I mean, not bacteria, parasites. It could be, because some humans don't have those. And most of those humans crave only salt. So they're very rare to find. But some humans don't have parasites in their gut. Most of us do, especially those that crave sugar. So that's my advice for you. And I want to encourage you, don't give up. This is actually great that it happened to me and I got sick right after, because I really appreciate the keto diet right now. And I feel that the whole world operates on carbs. I don't. And you don't either. And those that follow the keto diet. And when we don't, nothing of the rules applies to us. In fact, all the medications that are manufactured for those that ingest sugars and run on carbs. All the antibiotics, the painkillers, everything. So be careful. Don't use medication. I don't advise. I mean, I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice. But I suggest you heal yourself with herbs, because most likely you're not going to get sick. If you're on strict keto and you slip and choose your carbs wisely, you will not get sick. If you get sick and have especially a cold or flu, it's because you slipped, okay? Because everything, all diseases, in my opinion, start from small bacteria overgrowth. The bad bacteria overwhelms the good one. And then all those symptoms start happening. So that's my message to you. I encourage you. You're the best. It doesn't matter if you broke your diet. It doesn't matter if you went out of keto. Try to start a new day the next day. Renew your commitments to yourself, and you will probably appreciate the diet a lot more the next day once you get out of ketosis. Don't do it often, but it might happen to you, and I wanted to share with you my experience. I'm trying to get better slowly, and planning for my my next fast, which in my previous video, which I'm going to upload right now, I said March 23rd. I was planning on February 23rd. I made a mistake talking and ending it March 3rd, but I don't think I'm going to be able to because I'm still a little bit sick. Although I know that when you stop eating, you heal a lot faster. But I have some trips coming. I have to make some long drives, and I don't think I'm going to do it on February 23rd. Maybe March 23rd. Maybe that mistake was not a really mistake. It was the real date. Because I think I'm doing the fasts too close to each other. I'm going to give it some time. Anyways, a lot of love. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and the next one. Give it a like if you did. And subscribe to my channel. And tell me about your experience. What did you eat when you broke your diet? And how do you feel? Did you renew your vows to yourself? A lot of love.